Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Blueshirt Barn. We got a whole bunch of information here today. We got some turmoil already in the Olympics with Tom Wilson and Fiala, broken legs, the USA coming in hot and hard. Can Chris Drury go from zero to hero during this offseason and this trade deadline? Tom, where should we start?
Honestly, I understand Tom Wilson's reputation and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. It more or less looked like they got tangled up and he landed on the guy's leg. It was similar to the Vlad Gavrikov, Tyler Seguin thing that happened with the Rangers and the Stars early in the season. So I'm not freaking out about that. Again, here's an idea, people. Why don't we have the World Cup again where everyone plays in the summer? And if an injury like this happened, you know what? In 3 months, he'd probably be good again to play again, for the second half of the season. Yeah. Now, this person, we're interrupting the whole season to go to the Olympics. Let the amateurs play. Let guys like Gavin McKenna and so forth go over there and play. I don't really get... We can't let the amateurs go over there to play. We really need the pros. Bring back the World Cup. Seriously, you can play in July, August, and if an injury like this happened,
My opinion, I watched the hit first off, and I saw Tom Wilson hit him. It didn't look like a bad hit to me. But what I saw was his skate got caught between the boards and the ice there, and I saw his leg twist. So I think that's where the break came in. And I think it just crappy.
He landed on top of him.
Yes, he landed on top of him, and that just kind of solidified the whole thing.
And Tom Wilson gets no mercy, and I get it, because he's a total fucking scumbag. But, it happens.
And to your point of letting the amateurs play, I agree. Because you know what? Number one, these guys are assets to teams. They're being paid a lot of money to go to these things and get hurt. And I understand these guys want to play for their country, and it's a big, big deal because it would be to me. But you're under contract for millions of dollars as a huge asset, and to go play for free somewhere and get hurt, that's a tough thing to, that's a tough pill to swallow for, a GM or an owner,
Hey, big time. For instance, the guy from Florida that owns the Panthers. Kachuk didn't play all year, and now he's over there running around, hitting people, banging around. Where were you for the first 3 months of the season?
Yeah. And then he goes and gets hurt here. I'm not saying he's going to, but if he gets hurt during the Olympics here, then he's out for the rest of the season. So you're paying this guy to play for free.
Yeah, it's... Like I said, I think they should go back to the World Cup format and let the amateurs play at the Olympics, seriously. Because like I said, guys like McKenna, plenty of guys in the NCAA that you could showcase, go play over there. Come on, man. Stop.
They do look good, though. They came out and beat the crap out of Latvia. Today in Denmark, they started off slow. They kind of looked like they just thought if they showed up, they were going to win until the first intermission when they probably...
Yeah, then they got serious about shit.
Yeah, they got their asses handed to them in the locker room, and during intermission, they came out and just put on a clinic, and then they kind of sat back in the last 6 seconds and gave up a goal.
With Switzerland the other day, they kind of were playing around with them. Then it was all of a sudden they warmed down. It was just bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? Listen, the United States and Canada are gonna go. That's it.
Yeah, you can see they're I haven't watched Canada yet, but you could see the United States. They're just on a whole nother level of the other teams.
Yeah, there's one team that can play with the United States, Canada. So we'll see. Tomorrow, I think we play Italy.
Yeah, Italy tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna predict this now. Let me know your thoughts. The winner is going to be the Team USA, and the game-winning goal is coming from Jake Gensel. I'm calling it right now.
And that'll probably be the first goal of the game because they're probably going to kill Italy.
Mm. I'm saying for the gold medal.
Oh, all right.
I'm saying the gold, Jake Gensel is going to get the game-winning goal.
He is such a good player. He is. He got on the score sheet today, and I'm glad that. I mean, Hughes had a couple of assists the other day, but like Gensel's been playing, with
He
Matthews and
is
him.
so good in front of the net. I would take him in a heartbeat.
Oh my God!
He's
And
so
think
good in front of the net.
a couple of years ago we could have had him for our cup run.
Yeah, man. Still kind of kicking us for that one. He's so good in front of the net, and he's older too. He just he can get down there. He can get the goals. He gets in the slot. That goal he had today. He had a guy who literally pinned him, and he still got the puck off. I couldn't believe it. That's the kind of play you need.
Yeah, you need him.
Speaking of the Rangers,
Oh my God! Complete disaster.
first off,
You know,
I say who Panarin's buddy Gavrikov comes in. Miller's buddy, who's his buddy? Trocheck.
Trocheck.
Trocheck's on his way out. Will Gavrikov leave now that Panarin's gone and he came here for Panarin?
You know, first year of the deal, 7-year deal. Like, I never know, but
I've been hearing some rumblings that saying that, you know what? He don't want to
you
deal
never
with this
know.
crap. He wants out already.
My thing is this too. Like in the off season, like will JT Miller be like, look around, his buddy Trocheck's gone. All these guys are getting shipped out of here. Like, does he want to stick around here at 33 years old to watch us retool or
Yeah.
rebuild or
He may want
whatever?
to go with Trocheck wherever he lands.
Zibanejad, I don't know, but like Gavrikov, maybe he might be another guy that just says, "Hey,
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for this. Like I'm out." You know what I mean? Like
Like
I don't know.
Zibanejad, we spoke about this earlier. I think he's more of a family man, and I think he wants to keep his family in the area because his kids are going to school, and I just think that he would just stay here for his family and be done, and then come back as like a consultant or a coach or something.
I don't know, and I don't know the man. And like I said, it wouldn't shock me though. But like he's another guy similar to JT Miller. He's 32 years old. Like, do you want to be around for this? Like all these people that like sit there and say, "Oh well, the Rangers can just like do this and do that," but like you can't. You're in. I honestly don't think Chris Drury is going to rebuild this from the ground up. I don't.
No, I don't
This
think so.
this is why I say Chris Drury is going to amass as much draft capital as he can, so he can go after like a guy like Jason Robertson or Brady Kachuk or somebody like that.
Yeah, so
Like,
if he can play his cards right and open up that cap space by this summertime, he'll have enough money to be able to either pull in a whole bunch of young players or pull in some young players and some couple of big guys that are worth like you said, Brady Kachuk's got to force his way out of Otto up there, but he's that kind of player that they are right now playing in the Olympics. Chris Drury and Mike Sullivan, I'm sure they're blah, 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 blah. You never know what might
no, there's
happen.
never tampering with anybody. Stop it.
Right, but hey, even the other Kachuk kid, they may be like, hey, you know what? We're gonna have a bunch of cap space. You guys
I'd
want to
rather
come to
have
New York?
Kachuk in Ottawa.
What?
He's younger and not as many injuries. I'd
Well,
rather have the.
if you could pull both of them in and put them on the same line, it'd be like the Hanson brother line.
That's now we're getting a little out of control here.
Well, you got a Kachuk that got injuries, yes, but he's won 2 Stanley Cups.
He has.
So that, that's kind of veteran leadership that, we're looking for. Mike Sullivan's won cups. We know he can win. I think we need that big solid defense in front of our goaltender because we got a good goaltender. And we'll have Zibanejad if Miller sticks around. And you bring in a couple of those guys with some of these young guys, you could pretty good solid team together. But to me, it's all got to start with the defense. You need a good defense in front of Shesterkin.
And again, if Gavrikov were to say, hey, I don't want to be here anymore, that's a big hole in your defense. So I don't think he's going anywhere. I mean, I think that's crazy. But, J.T. Miller, I'll tell you one thing. If you trade Trocheck away, his buddy from Pittsburgh, hey, maybe he says, hey, you know what? I don't want to be around for this. Goodbye.
Okay, and
because that's been an awful fucking trade from day one.
Sam Carrick, Brady Tkachuk, and Matthew Tkachuk on the line.
No.
Just throwing it out there. Hey, we're just spitballing here.
Doesn't work.
What about JT Miller, Brady Tkachuk, and Matthew Tkachuk?
That works better.
That would be a tough line. Like, I just thought of that. Miller's good. Miller plays hard. I mean, even though he's injured, Tkachuk plays hard and he's injured.
Again,
Brady Tkachuk plays really hard all the time. Yeah, there's always something to it, but maybe he coming back to New York and maybe his final stop.
And he'll turn into a total Boy Scout.
Yes! Stanley Cup. Here we go.
Yeah. Bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And like I said, we're all over the place on TikTok, Instagram, all the Jerry's drinking himself silly over there. Jeez, I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. Instagram. But like I say, check us out over there, and if you come on our show, we definitely have a good time. So
that's right.
Whatever.
We got to do a live here soon, so everybody can come in and hang out and drink with us.
Yeah. So, like I said, everybody, have a great night, great weekend, all that stuff. Happy President's Day weekend, and boom, out.
Yeah. Let's go Team USA because they're doing pretty well.
Yes, sir.